Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Creatief, we have Crafted Memories Full in Bloom 46-piece die-cut images, and then the cute little card toppers are 16 pieces here, you guys. They make adorable cards like this one. This is going to be our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a look at these die cuts. As I said, there's 46 pieces, and on the back, you can see all of them here. And they are a very well die cut. They're just a really nice sort of cardstock weight. And the art on these is really beautiful, you guys. And look at all these cute little children. And then you've got things like little fence. You've got lots of birds and bunnies and baskets and kitties, flowers, lots of flowers. And then lots of flowers in containers, little mushrooms, chicks, birdhouses, another birdhouse, another container, bird, these with the flowers. Here's a little duck, butterflies, another mushroom. This is a cute, just little stump. And really, it's just about creating a cute little scene. And it was so fun to do. Flowers, chickens, containers, a horse, another birdhouse, and then more bunnies, chicks, butterflies, and flowers. All right, so we're going to play with those for sure. And then these little papers I forgot to mention. Now, there's 16 of them, and they measure 4 inches and then 5 and 7/8 inches, so almost 6 inches, okay? And you get 16, you're getting 2 of each of these designs. Okay, so there's 2. This one, there's ocean in the background. Lots of doorways and steps and like places to put these little characters. This is the one I showed you in my card in the opening. Okay. Wicker bench in the doorway. Open window onto the orchard. More steps, terracotta pots full of flowers, the doorway, and then this cute little just gated like fence there with a little like, looks like there's a little seat there. All right, adorable. So let's take a look at this one. This is our giveaway card. As I mentioned, I'm going to tell you how I put it together, and then stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to tell you how we're going to do a giveaway on this one, which we do every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos. If I'm hosting it, Lene, giving away a card. All right, so adorable little topper. Here we've got our 5 by 6.5 inch card, and then I cut away, gosh, almost an inch, 7/8 of an inch from the right side, and then I took some wood paper from, this is Forest Magic 12 by 12 patterned cardstock, and I just used the reverse side of one of these. Has some great painted like green sort of barn wood, very rustic, and I used that. So the first thing I did is I covered the back of the card with some horizontal painted wood, and then I took little 1/2 inch wide strips, okay, and then I went ahead and glued it at the top and the bottom. Then this is just slightly, I can find this one easily. This one is just slightly larger than my little card topper, just like, oh man, like 1/8 of an inch, okay? So just went ahead and trimmed a little bit of that away, and then foam taped this cute little guy. He was adorable with his little overalls. I wanted that little ladder to show there with the lemons and then the daisies. And with the daisy theme here, I took 3 of these. I glued 2 of them to the edge of the card, and then I foam taped this one, and I also foam taped this little guy. We love our giant wheel of foam tape. Debbie and I use it multiple times a day. It's 150 feet or 50 yards. Look at this, how big it is. 50 yards of 1/2 inch wide continuous foam tape. This is going to it lasts Debbie and I a very long time, and we make tons of cards every day. This is going to last you a long time, and it's just great. You can just wheel off what you need. And it is about $20, and it's a very economical way of buying foam tape rather than like the little pieces. All right, so put that right there. The Thinking of You comes from our new collection of Dazzle stickers. This is Just For You collection. They come in gold, silver, brown, white, and black, and they have all of these great sayings. I'm going to have you pause to read these if you would like. And we love that some of them are stacked like this, where they have like 2 lines of words, and then some of them are long, okay? So if you've been card making for a while, you know the value of that, where you're like, space is an issue and you want just the right thing, you want just the right way, direction to use it. Then I added along this edge on the inside some yellow border Dazzle stickers because that just worked so well with the daisies. And then right here, I took one of these little shapes, you guys. I took this one, rather one of the backgrounds, and I cut it into a shape using an oval cutting die and then glued that to the back so that when you shut it, it does not show that edge. Then went ahead and added friend from the greetings right there. Went ahead and glued this little container of daisies, so cute. I thought this was a really great place to add that little horse and some butterflies. This is just a little 1-inch strip of the same paper, just decorating the opposite side of your card. Okay, left a little spot here to like write something. So stick around, I'm going to tell you about our giveaway for this, guys. Put it right here so I don't forget. All right, this next one, I'm going to show you really how easy it is to put these together. This is another 5 by 6.5 inch card. This one I added a little patterned paper to, and I thought the gingham was just adorable for this. So you guys, I chose, oops, this is gingham number 1, 12 by 12 paper pack, and I used the yellow gingham on this one. Covered my card with yellow gingham, and then I took the little fence post one right here, didn't cut it down or anything, and I matted it with a little bit of white cardstock. Before I matted it, I took the yellow gingham ribbon that's in here and I just glued a length right across the center, okay? Wrapped the ends around to the back, then matted it with that white cardstock, leaving a little 1/8 inch border, and then glued it to the card center. Now I've got this little border right here. I went ahead and added a Just Because brown script greeting Dazzle stickers. They come in this 3-pack. I love them because they're all very horizontal. They go across the card nice. The script is very nice, and it's an easy to read script, which I think is important. So you're getting 3 different sets of greetings here, and just all kinds of birthday, celebration, with love, missing you, that kind of thing, sending smiles. All right, so added that, and then I went ahead and tied a little bow, and I just glued that right there to that side of that ribbon. And now we're going to take some of these little guys and just make a little scene. So if you are intimidated by making a scene, I'm going to show you how easy it is. So here's that little stump, which I thought was so adorable. And I am going to be using just a little bit of craft glue in my little applicator bottle. And for glue, you guys, Debbie and I love our Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue, okay? We love, it dries clear. It's also dries with a little bit of, well, it doesn't dry brittle because it's acrylic. It has a little bit of a bend or a little give to it, so it's not going to crumble away. We also like the Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive Clear Drying Craft Glue. So both of these are available at paperwishes.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box, and you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Once you're on the webisode page, just look below the video, and all the supplies are listed there. That's what I'm using today. All right, so we're going to just glue this cute little floral tree stump right there. Okay, I still want to see the fence right there, and then I've got this little guy playing his banjo, of all things. How adorable. cut a little bit of foam tape on here, and he is just going to perch right there. Whoop, I got to get him a little bit lower. I need to get this a little lower because of my greeting. There we go. Oh dear, Lene. There we go. And he is just going to perch just on that little stump. Just so cute. You want to make sure you can still see your greeting. He's got a little friend that's a cow. Because, you know, cows like banjo music. They do. They come from miles around. Okay, he's going to go right there. Okay, see, fence is still peeking up, just adorable. And then we've got a chicken, because did you know chickens really like banjo music? And that's going to go right there. All right, so we've now built this little scene. The background has saved a ton of time. There's some dimension there. Not too much dimension. It's still going to go through mail very easily. What I like to do with situations like this is I just take a little scrap of white cardstock that's the same size, or even just white paper, place it on top of this, place it in the envelope, and then ship it out, and then there's nothing that's going to get caught on there in mailing. So super fun and easy. This is a real time saver, you guys. All right, here's another one. Whoops, this one is 5 by 6.5 inches. And for this one, I started off by coloring the edges, and I'm looking for my ink pad because I left it, here we go, in another box. I used cocoa bean ink and then a little applicator tool, and I just went around the edges of this 5 by 6.5 inch card before I had anything else on it. Then I went ahead and glued my little background, and it's the one that has the little open window. Just plunked it right on there. Then around the edges, added some little sparkle by taking these straight line dazzle stickers. These are clear glitter straight line dazzle stickers, but they have a little edge on them. This one has a gold edge and this has a silver edge. And I used the silver edge, and I placed one on each side of the border around the card, down each side, and then across the top and across the bottom. Then I added pink We're Together dazzle stickers, and these just have a really lovely collection. Once again, there's some that are stacked words, and then there's some that are very horizontal, and I used the stacked words of missing you here, added some butterflies. Here's this cute little girl wearing her little angel wings. This is glued, this one, foam tape, foam tape, foam tape, this one, hovering over the basket, which is also foam taped. Little bit of dimension there. Really a sweet little card and super fast and easy to do. All right, our last one, you guys. This one is a little trifold card. Okay, this measures 4 by 6. Let me make sure. Yep, 4 by 6 inches. And it is a 6 by 12 inch pre-scored card. Whoa. Really, it doesn't like the white paper? The camera is not enjoying that. Okay, so that one is 6 inches by 12 inches, and then it's scored every 4 inches to give you this really quick card because it's already pre-scored and ready to go. For this one, I actually just cut off a little bit on the right side of the far right card, because they are all 4-inch wide panels, 4-inch wide panels. If you fold them together without trimming the one that's going to be inside here, they'll kind of bow a little bit. Okay, so now it lays down, everything is nice and flat. So once I trimmed that, you guys, then I just took a little bit of paper, and I forgot to grab this paper pack. It is, I honestly don't remember which paper pack it is. I'll list it down below the video. It's the other 12 by 12 I used. That's funny. So I went ahead and glued one on the inside, one of these panel scenes, patterned paper on the other side. I chose green, and then another panel here. So when you open it, you've always got a panel to look at, and then one on the front. The one on the front is the one that I haven't used yet, so I was like, oh, I like the ocean. The little girl is foam taped here, and she's looking out onto the ocean. We've got the Just For You here, comes from our brand new colors of our More Greetings Dazzle stickers, which we've had this particular collection of words for greetings for many, many years, but we've just recently re-released it in all these colors in this pack. So you're getting blue, yellow, pink, dark blue, which I love this one, purple, and of course red. So I added the dark blue right here, and then we've got lime green Dazzle stickers along the top and bottom as you open it up like this. And then I put the fence right here, and then foam to, so I glued this, and then foam tape to the birdhouse just to extend that fence a little bit. Put another birdhouse here, glued this one, foam taped the little flower, and then glued this mushroom and foam taped this little mushroom. And then we've got Celebrate right down here. Just a really quick and easy card to make, you guys, but I think it's a real showstopper for your friend that is receiving it. Okay, you guys, I told you if you stuck around till the end of the video, I would be telling you all about our card giveaway. So this is our card giveaway, and what we're doing is we're promoting our cards on our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you have a chance, hop on over to YouTube, and our channel is named My Paper Wishes on YouTube. And all you have to do is give this video a thumbs up, and then leave us a, first of all, you have to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to our YouTube channel, then give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. So like, comment, and subscribe, and then after about a week, we'll reply to one of our users or viewers by saying, congratulations, YouTube username blank. So you do have to know your YouTube username. And if you don't remember it, just go back and look at your comment because it is labeled with your username. It's a good idea to hit the notification bell at the top right-hand corner of YouTube as well. That way you can be notified when we are announcing our card winners and when we drop new videos. We do that about 5 to 6 times a week. So once we send out the winner announcement, they have a few days to claim their card, and then we send it to them free of charge for a little happy mail. Don't forget, you guys, we have a fantastic money saver on this fantastic collection from Creatief. Really great, fun to use, and then all the other items are listed down below the video with full color photos of all the cards here on our Paper Wishes webisode page. Don't forget about that money saver, and I'll see you in the next one.